here. Okay, Terrio is having a challenge and giveaway, I think. And she said she wants to use up your scraps. So this isn't scraps. But I have all this Christmas paper and I want to make pocket letters. I just made one and I think I started the video and forgot to show you the end of it. Oh well. So what I'm going to do is cut these pieces up to be, well, maybe not all of this because this goes to the December daily, but maybe some of it, to make it 2.5 by 3.5 for pocket letters. Okay, so this is the bucket or the container that I had the paper in. I got those 7 pocket letters or pocket page things filled, but I found the rest of mine, so I have more that I can do than 7. I have this many, look at this stack of cards, 2.5 by 3, all Christmas paper from that paper. Then I have this little stack, well it's not really this stack of paper. And what I'm doing with this stack is things like, I'll show you. Well, here's what I'm doing is I'm like punching out stars or die cutting stars, or this was a whole sheet of paper that had Joy to the World. I took some paper and cut trees out because I think like these layered on a piece of paper would look really cute. You know that Graphic 45 has these little things that you can cut out, and this was the Authentique, and I thought these would be kind of cute on a card, like a stamp. I'm taking and punching out, like this piece of paper, I punched out some ornaments from, this is an old Stampin' Up! Punch, and then to make it look just a little prettier, I'm just taking this tiny piece of silver paper, I hate to waste any of this, and just making a little top for it like that and gluing that on there. Then this piece, I think it was this one, this little piece down here was the edge of a paper, you know, so I cut it off at the border, and then underneath it had green ribbon and a button, so I did that there, and I did that on this one. That's where I got the idea for that. Then this one I found, when I was looking for stuff, I found this Potty People die I have, and I put those on there with, this is a big sequin, and some lights that I punched out and put a little stickles at the top of it. The Hope, Joy, and Peace is a new stencil that I got from, I forget what I got it from, but it's a Tim Holtz one. And I think it's right. There we go. It's right here somewhere. Yeah. This stencil. So I just stenciled some words on these cards that are up here. But I'm going to go through and do something with all this paper and kind of sort it out and put it in here, and then I'm just going to do all those pocket letters. And then what I think I might be doing, well, I'm not going to say yet. So what I'm working on now is embellishing the 2.5 by 3.5 cards for the pocket letters. I've got this one almost done. I have them all in these page protectors, and then I pull them out and put some embellishments on it. Like this is a bottle cap that I put a picture in and then put some distress stickles around it and some trees and ribbon. This is a napkin, and I stenciled Mary and Joy on there. I might add more to him. This is some paper with a gingerbread man, and I added some different things there. I think I shared these two. I don't know. Then these are napkins here. This is a little dress that I'm going to show you right now. This was I was influenced from Christina because she put one on my pocket letter that she sent to me, and Crafty Irene. Hi Irene and Christina. So this is actually a paper clip, and what I did is I just put the glue around the front edge. Like I just put it down this side, across here and up here, and then laid the dress on it, or laid it like this, whichever way worked better. This is my little pattern for it. And then now I'm just going to take and put some lace on it and some buttons. Okay, so here's the lace that I'm going to put on here. I'll trim it up later. And then I just took one piece like this and just cut it in half for the sleeves. And just trim that back. This is supposed to be my ribbon scissors. And then after that dries, I'll trim that. And I have some teeny tiny little buttons here. I'll put those on here. Because we all know we have to have our Christmas, special Christmas dress, so gotta have that in here. And that glue will glue clear, so I just go like that. And then I might do, oops. And I might add some more to it, we'll see. There we go. Might put a little, I don't know, something else on it, but that's how I'm making the little dresses. This one, I had this gingerbread paper, and I just happened to have stickers that matched it. These are actually brads, but I didn't want to poke it through, so I just trimmed them off and glued it on there, and that was part of that sticker pack. Again, this was a napkin, and these are stickers, foam stickers, so I'm using those, and I'm using my buttons and my bottle caps and everything, so I'm having a lot of fun. So now I'm spending time making all the embellishments, die cutting and cutting things out, and embellishing the pieces. I found one of my old wafer thin dies. I'll show you. Some of you may remember these. These were like the first dies I got when I got my Cuttlebug, I think it was. And I hauled those out, and I just love this little moose. So here's the little dresses that I finished doing. Here's some other cards waiting to be embellished. Here's another one. And then I just have things sitting out, like I think I shared these ornaments that I've done. And what I'm doing is, like, I'll pull a card out of the pocket page and I'll try different things. Like this is a wreath, and it's either my favorite things. I think it's my favorite things. And it's, too big for the card, so I just split it, and I like to put at least two on it, and then I've been putting the little moose on it. So I'll just run the camera while I'm doing this one so you can see. This is probably one of my favorite cards so far. That and the little dress. I like the little dress one. So I'm really using up the scraps, and I'm really thankful to Terry for this challenge, because I am going through my scraps like crazy. My Christmas scraps. So I just put one down, then another, and then I'll go to my die cut machine or my Silhouette, and I'll just cut, and then I'll have it on a tray or something, and then I'll sit down and make things, make the cards. But I do have the pocket all sitting on the counter over there, and I keep trying out which card and what things look better. Like these green wreaths didn't look very good on some of the paper, but they look good on this paper and this paper. So then what I did is I had some red, really fine, just red tissue paper, and I cut some bows with that I think they came with this die. See, this stuff is so old I don't even remember. And then put the moose on. And the moose I'm putting on with a pop dot. He's a moose, I know. He's supposed to be a reindeer, but I think he's a moose. We can pretend he's a reindeer. And I just cut his antlers out of something different than his face. Then for his eyes, I'm just taking some of this relief paste, putting in a little eye. Basically, I'm just filling in. You're supposed to pop those holes out, but I'm leaving them. And then for his nose, I've been using all these little buttons, so I have some bigger red hearts, and I'm just putting that on for his nose. And that will dry clear. And then I have some of this red glitter liner, and I'm just making little berries on the wreath. And then I have just a hologram one, and I'll put a little bit of that on here too. I did one more thing. Oops. I took some, I did two more things. Took some Winkostella and put it on his antlers. Just give them a little shine. And then I was taking a gel pen and just doodling a line around the edge, because for some reason I just like frames on these cards. Doesn't show up so good in the red. Just, just a little doodle line. So that's the way the reindeer card looks. And this is how I'm doing the dress card. I have a lot of these little pictures from different scrapbook pages, and then they're kind of vintage looking, but I think that's okay. And then I'm just I inked around the edge of that and put that on here. And then I have these cute little rocking horses. And I think I got them at Michael's, I think. And I'm going to glue him on, and then I just set this in here like this. I don't glue it in because this could actually still be used as a paper clip if I did them all right. Because I didn't glue this piece, so you could take it off and use it as a paper clip. Like I said, I just sit this in here like this, but and put a little gold around the edge. I'm using this metallic Revlon, something else I've had for a long time and haven't been using. And then, like I said, when I put it in the thing, I'll just sit it in there like that, because it's thick enough that it'll all stay. And then the recipient could take it out and use it as a paper clip. Come back. And I will be telling you soon what I'm going to do with all those pocket letters. Thanks for watching, everybody. And Terry, this is a great challenge to use up our stuff. Bye-bye, everybody.